Hello, TikTok and YouTube. I'm assuming TikTok is live. Um, I'm not seeing it live, but I don't know what you're seeing. Right.
Today.
Yeah, how do I do we go? Two seconds. Apparently I've been live, but yeah, something's going on here. There we go. If I can get into my main. That says I'm live, yep. It took a while, but it now says I'm live. Alright, now, what does everyone think's gonna be presented or announced? In fact, maybe I should get my pre-order list up. On the off chance. What is everyone expecting to be announced here? As you know, proper Nintendo games, I define steady minutes of game announcements, but oh, excuse me. No idea what will be announced at this very point. Oh, that's actually really slow on here. It's actually stopped streaming. And it's lagging. How's it showing up on normal on YouTube? Really poor quality on TikTok. Guess I'm restarting the TikTok live. And what am I have open here that needs to close? No, that's fine. Had the Nintendo Direct open. Let me just open. Still poor quality. No, it's back to normal quality now. Nope. If that's the case there, I'm just gonna double check. No, it's working fine on YouTube. Nope, it's literally pausing on YouTube as well. I don't know, I guess I'll leave it for now. Jump over to my YouTube version. If you want the better quality. Oops. Because I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. No, it's working fine on the website. Okay, might just be my version of the stream. Playing through my TikTok so I can see the chat. Right, we've got about 7 minutes remaining. Sorry about that, everyone. So how is everyone today? Welcome in. So with that, everyone. And what is everyone expecting to be revealed in this partner direct? I doubt anything. Wow. We'll see. There's probably not going to be much announced. Well, 30 minutes of announcements, so there will be stuff announced. Probably nothing by Nintendo, I'm assuming. We'll see. Now so far this year there's been a Super Mario Galaxy Direct for the movie, a Tomodachi Life Direct last week, and now this Nintendo Partner Direct, or Partner Showcase. Does anyone think that next week they're going to do a proper Nintendo Direct? Or do you think we're going to have to wait for the Pokemon Direct at the end of the month for the next lot of announcements? For Nintendo. Welcome in. Oh, excuse me. Now, there won't be any video for Friday, or, tomorrow, or today, depending on where you are in the world, because this is the video. 29, 28, 27, not gonna count down just yet. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. China's still far behind, but... Ooh, an anime game.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
Hi, Orbitals. I forgot.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers,
think that was already
must
announced.
now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their
In
home.
the Xbox
Teamwork
OS,
is key in this two-player co-op adventure.
or Xbox developers
You'll need a
direct whatever
few
they call it.
tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
Cool.
Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Oh, it's Switch 2 only. I've definitely seen it somewhere
Hello,
before.
everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
They should all be compatible to Switch 2. You can't guarantee that. Okay.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Okay.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some
92
games that
Switch
will
1
also
games.
be available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, so they're combining them into this one.
A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. Deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
Oh, cool.
Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading
What's
your
this?
crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set
like
sail
RuneScape.
on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on
Valheim.
Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action-adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2
Okay.
players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack. eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament.
Never understood
Or
why they
play
didn't
with
just
friends locally
put a
or
test.
online to prove who's at the top of their
change name.
game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
Oh, cool.
The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as Game Share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
He's being announced.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
2 and Xbox.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject Hugh Williams.
While investigating a lunar research station,
Pac-Man
an
is
injury
coming to
befalls
Switch 2.
spacefarer Hugh Williams.
I'm still getting the PS5
With him
version.
is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Or maybe we'll play the demo.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
See how I feel.
Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Is finally getting
To stop an
more
alien
gameplay.
threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to
That's
gain
cool.
a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
That'll be October.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration.
So it's a Metroidvania game.
Take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
Amazing games.
It's time to evolve in the
And
latest
Digimon
Digimon
Tombstone's
story
coming to
game.
Switch too.
One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past.
About
With
time.
over
It's been,
450
what, since
Digimon to
October.
collect. Adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can
Almost 4
select
months.
quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second,
4K 30
or
when you can do
performance mode,
4K.
playing in full HD at 60 frames per second.
60
Digimon
on.
Story Time Stranger
Which
launches
two?
on the Nintendo
On
Switch 2
PS
and
Plus, huh?
Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
Like cool Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling.
I think it was already announced.
Raise your monsties as you travel the world. The
But
lands
possibly
lie
release
on
date.
the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A
that's
demo
soon.
will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995,
Oh, Namco
speeds
games.
into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
Okay.
Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Now that's cool. Of course, you just your standard B-roll. How do you stop moving again? It's the same one. Reanimal. Never heard of it. Reanimal WWE game. Okay, let's switch to version of this. That's a year late. Dykes in the Thief. It's already out, not a point, folks.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding?
Let's make some noise.
Okay.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America,
Oh,
FBI
Requiem, that's
analyst
it.
Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did it do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With with his physical prowess,
They're going to announce the
Leon can
amiibos
parry an opponent's attack,
that have already
then
been
strike
announced.
to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your
cool.
perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yes, that's right, there's amiibo.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and
Available
Leon
summer
will
this
also
year.
be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the
'Cause
latest
Capcom is now
entry in the
making amiibo.
Resident Evil series, is launching later
They
this month.
started with the
実なら
Street Fighter 6 amiibo.
あれは
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Okay.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you
Alright,
from
it's
your
gonna be
early days
Fallout
of gaming
or
to now. It was incredible
Scrolls.
for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Okay, which games?
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch
Maybe
2.
for the bugs?
Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience
So,
6 official
what would you ask you
expansions
in it?
and over 150 Creation Club items
Link.
to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient
Indiana
power,
Jones is also
and
coming.
only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between
That's
the
already been
events of
released.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade,
2024.
Indy will journey around the world
On
to
Xbox,
uncover the
2025
mystery
and
behind the Great Circle.
PS5 and now
From the
2026
pyramids of
on
Giza to the sunken temples
Switch
of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
Watch out!
Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of
Okay,
Cyrodiil
so
in
they're
The Elder
doing-
Scrolls 4
yeah, the remastered
Oblivion
one.
Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then
Already
adventure
finished it.
amongst an
I did a personal
unforgettable cast of
playthrough.
characters
By the grace of the
I
gods,
finished
I
the
serve
main story
Tamriel
first
as
time.
Harula.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of oblivion.
I did play it when it
Master ranged or melee
was on the
weapons.
Xbox 360.
Wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models,
2008,
weapons, even rocks
maybe
and
9.
sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a
Never finished
modernized
it
touch.
before until the remaster came out.
Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when
Didn't
The Elder
mind the
Scrolls 4 Oblivion
remaster.
Remastered launches
much
on the
better than the
Nintendo
original.
Switch 2 system
Hi,
this
Jay
year.
Boys.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's
Alright,
all
I
for
collect
today's
Bethesda Softworks
Nintendo
now.
Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
I think that was the old name. I think it's called Bethesda now. And that's that. Alrighty everyone, I'm just gonna pause that. Jump over and see what's going on with the... So the YouTube one is live properly. And now that's live properly. That's probably because I was playing the other one. Okay, never mind. Alright everyone, I'll see you all in my next video, which will be tomorrow. So yeah, it'll be Saturday and we'll play more Sega Superstars Tennis. Alright.